Oh my god, you guys, it is so hot. I know you can probably hear the air conditioner in the background. I am not turning it off. You've also noticed that I'm not in drag. It's laundry day, so I have to keep going back and forth, changing things into different machines, and just being in full face for that didn't seem like what I wanted to do. And also, it's like 90 degrees outside, so I'd melt it all off. You don't care. This is too long of an explanation for me just being in boy face and deal with it. So it is... Is this camera, like, just moving all around? Are you getting seasick? Whatever. It's Speed Rap Week, and we have to talk about that. So, here is my fast rap review out of drag. First... Pierre Cruz. Oh my god, I'm sweating so much, you guys. I'm so shiny in, like, all of the ways. You have murdered a quick lip sync before, and I knew that you could do it again, and you did, and I love that. You think in terms of detail. You thought of a look. You kept your background simple, but still thoughtful in terms of the pictures you chose. The pink hair was amazing. Your physicality changed to match the sort of kind of style you were portraying. I think that, all in all, this was just another really spectacular showing from you, and I enjoyed it so much, and I'm so sorry that you passed yourself away at the end there. Hopefully you'll resurrect for next week. El Sunday. So this was a really ambitious choice. This is a fast song in the parts where it gets fast. Once the speed picked up, I'm not 100% sure that you were 100% on. Not just in the sync, but also in the portrayal. I feel like you got nervous when it got quicker, or you knew that you didn't have every lyric, and the performance sort of fell too. So in the parts where you were definitely on, but once it got challenging, this was maybe more challenging than you should have gone for, because you didn't have it all the way down like you needed to. So it was like a good but not great showing. The letter G. Okay, I'm going to start by saying that I'm not sure if it was my internet connection or your webcam, but things were like a little blurry, which made it tough to tell how accurate the lip sync was in the faster parts, but I get the impression that it wasn't like all the way there in terms of accuracy, so I kind of have the same critiques for you that I had for El Sunday, which is that as things picked up speed and difficulty, you lost some of the swagger and some of the detail in the lips. It was overall a good performance, but it didn't necessarily always meet the requirements of the challenge in terms of really nailing that fast sync. Good look, though. And the pink filter was fine. Koruk. Oh my god, you guys, I hate myself so much because I'm so sweaty. I don't hate you. This was awesome. You were so in it with that character that doesn't even matter that I could kind of see your boobs. I know you were concerned about that in your video comment. Don't be. Like, you sold it. You had this really great stillness, and it brought some really good confidence. Like, even though you were just sitting there, you were definitely not just sitting there. You had a whole physicality, and it was really great. And you kept that going even when the sync got really fast. It stayed really tight, and you had body involvement and facial involvement and just involvement and investment, and I really felt it, and I thought that this was awesome, and I'm really impressed, and I think that in terms of what this week requires, you brought it and nailed it. Girls, what's my weakness? So props for having the longest lip sync. You had the most fast rapping to do. You fell into the trap that some other people fall into throughout Lip Sync for Your Life's history in terms of speed rapping, that as soon as it gets quick, you lose some of the performance. Like, you concentrate on just getting the words out. You didn't get all of the words out. You had some involvement even during the fast parts, but it wasn't consistent. And sunglasses are really hard. Like, even right now, I didn't pay for the anti-glare coating, and you can't see my eyes all the time, and it's just weird. It really cut off a lot of your face to have those big glasses. I thought you brought an overall demeanor, and that was pretty good, but this was another one that was inconsistent. That said, because you had the longest sync, you at least had more good to make up for the inconsistency, so you get higher marks than some of the other people who were like a little loosey-goosey. So, overall pretty good. Edie-centric. I like that this was funny, and I think that the editing was great, but that's kind of not what this competition is about, so I only care a little bit about that. Again, with the sunglasses, people, you have a very expressive face, and a lot of the mouth shapes and other stuff kind of helped to combat the sunglasses, but you still cut off your eyes, and I need those eyes. Also, this dick ain't free, but it also ain't that long, girl. Like, this was the shortest actual lip sync by, like, a decent margin, and that is worrisome. So what you had was on point, and I like that you didn't overextend yourself, but you might have underextended yourself this week because everyone else had more to give. But I like that this was a creative choice, too. You didn't go for an obvious selection. This is what you do, but I wanted more of what you do. Vicule. I think the fast raps are making me talk more quickly. I must be coming off like manic right now. It's not coffee, I've barely had any. This was good for me, but not great. I don't know that the multiple characters thing really helps you all that much. I think that you did it because this is a fast rap that you know, and so you were sort of cornered into doing multiple characters, but the small videos made it really hard for me to see what your lips were doing, and I think that they were not always on point, but I don't even 100% know. Costumes were good, performance was solid, but the main crux of this is whether or not you can wrap your mouth around the words at this speed, and I don't always have a great way of gauging that because the video wasn't clear enough for me to tell. I think that you were fine but not excellent, but I wish that I knew for sure. Ms. Gloria's swan song. So I think that you had one of the wildest looks and one of the broadest performances this week, which is great, but I think that you had the slowest of the fast raps, and that is an issue. Like, I wanted to see you really kill it with some motor mouth realness. I loved this look, and I think that your style is incredible. I think that your performance was over the top in all the right ways. I love that you were just out in like a courtyard somewhere with people biking behind you wondering, who is this crazy pig clown? But I wish that your lips had been going a hair faster. Okay, so we have to address Holy Shtick. I am so sorry that you are leaving this competition. I really like all the stuff that you're doing, all the stuff that you've done, all the stuff that you will continue to do in the carry-on thread, because you are carrying on. You need to. For me. Also, for me, no one else can leave this competition until they are eliminated. It is too sad and you're all too good and I just can't take it. As for why everyone's leaving, I blame Joan. Joan, you're awful. Just kidding. Joan, you're amazing. This season has been amazing, and a lot of that is due to you and all of your hard work. And I know that there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that I have not seen you doing that I know you are doing. You are contributing a lot of time and effort to this, and it shows, and it's amazing, and thank you. So, to all the contestants, thank you. To all of the viewers, thank you. To everyone in the world who's ever lip-synced a song, thank you. To everyone watching this video, I'm sorry that I'm still talking, and thank you for watching. See you next week.